Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
First and 10.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Barber. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They'll give it to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Motion from the wide receiver. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Wilson will throw. Just enough room against the zone. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Gets the back moving. The give to the back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Longhorns! Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
Now, I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Straight ahead from inside his 25. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31.
And the Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
Corner's going to give them room. To the air, it's Levitt. Got his man. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. Third down coming. Right down the middle. Finds a man on the left. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Timeout, Texas.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Georgia.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
Oof, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the RPO, complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. The offense changing the play. Wilson to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Texas! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. He'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Georgia.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Corners are going to bail. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet.
Complete to the tight end. Gain of 17 on the play. 1st and goal, Georgia.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Quarterback sneak trying to power his way ahead for a few. Scores on the sneak.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
With the game tied.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Oh, he's got some space. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! They take the lead with the 6.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Oh, they're after him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. He's going for a big play downfield. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Georgia! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Georgia, number 18, with the catch in the end zone.
Looking for the 2-point try. He'll set up to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Georgia, split.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it back. He gets a block. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Here we go. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs.
22 water. 22 water. That's the end of the third quarter.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Motion from the back. Caught in the backfield, it's Barber. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run it from the gun. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. The give from the gun. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Unloads quickly. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Longhorns just want to hold on to this ball for the final minute. Ahead.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Georgia.
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
Timeout, Texas.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and now it'll take a touchdown and a 2 to tie them late.
Texas 28, Georgia 20.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Running to daylight from inside his 25. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31.
Will take over. First and 10.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Back to throw, it's Levin. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab, it's Anderson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Georgia.
They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening first and 10 from the 27. Unleashes one deep. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
First things first. You're down by 8, but you got to score a touchdown on this final play. You've got to dial something up to give yourself a chance on the 2-point to send this into OT.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
Touchdown, Georgia. Number 18 hauls it in the end zone.
No time left, but one more play. The 2-point conversion attempt will decide whether game over or play on in overtime. Dances away. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. It's good. They scored a touchdown as time expired. They get the 2. And incredibly, we are going to overtime.
The end of regulation with the score
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
And the Dogs will have it first and 10. Defense not showing press coverage. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
brings up second down.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Third and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. Looking to the big tight end. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Great job by the defense buckling down. Like, listen, yards smart. Nobody cares about yards anymore. You can give up yards, but play great when the field starts to shrink and try to force field goals and don't give up touchdowns. Nice job on that third down, hopefully forcing a field goal here on fourth.
Passing on the field goal that would give them the lead. They'll go for it on fourth and long. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they they couldn't come up with it there on 4th down and overtime, so now their defense comes onto the field, and a lot of pressure on this defense now to keep the O out of the end zone.
First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Gets the back moving. Wilson will throw. Flips it out to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth. Games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 25. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. These corners going to give them some space. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Now he's going to break the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll try the run. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the defense got him at the 27.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And this place was going crazy before the game, and the offense on the 1st drive kind of quieted them down a little bit, but the defense, great job. They get a goal-to-go situation. They get the stop, force the field goal, force the miss. The crowd's back in it, baby.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Grab behind the line. It's Burnett. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Burnett. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
The Biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too. And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
With the catch in the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Grabbed behind the line. It's Barber. Fighting off the defender. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Sends it back in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Wilson to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the back. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Longhorns will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Number 0 makes the catch and takes it in for the score.
Extra point here will tie the game. and he makes the extra point. So they covered 42 yards on the drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Now improvising. He throws one to the left. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
The end of the first half with the game tied.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29.
First and 10.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Now from the 40, it's first and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wilson will throw. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Gives him the big stiff arm. Touchdown, Texas! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his 25. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped.
And the LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Complete to start this drive. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. LSU right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards. He had a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
He makes a catch. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Starts to scramble to the left. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
This is really aggressive here. Still just a 1-possession game in the 3rd quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a live ball behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
That's the end of the 3rd
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
And they'll take over first and 10.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Lagway. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. LSU quick to the line.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Here comes the Texas offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Fights off a defender. Flying down the right side. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it for him. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. So these plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Longhorns are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Wilson to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
At the 31-yard line. Second down.
Got it behind the line. It's Burnett. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Burnett. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
grabbed in the backfield. It's Burnett.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
At the 33-yard line. Brings up second down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not put...
Picked off to stop the threat. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Using his legs, it's Gibson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down coming up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Barber. Breaks into the open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. The Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Not sure why they want to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. On the move is the 30. There he goes down the right side. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle.